Hey, it's Mrs. Golding. We are in your math packet today, page 22, problem 1. And in this first problem, we are traveling to Anchorage, Alaska and Miami, Florida. Wouldn't that be fun in a day? But in the same day, whatever day this was, it was negative 28 degrees in Alaska and 65 degrees in Miami, Florida. So it says how many degrees warmer was it in Miami than in Anchorage. So let's look at this problem first. My thermometer's here to kind of give us a visual. And you can see Alaska right up here, way up here, and way down here. That would be right here is Florida. And Miami's right here on the tip of Florida. Okay, you can see that where that is. So it's quite a difference. Quite a difference in latitude, right? Quite a difference in longitude. Which one is it? Let's add some science. Latitude goes this way, longitude goes this way, right? So it's quite a difference in longitude. That's kind of like a y-axis and an x-axis. See how science, social studies, and math are all important together? Okay, so we're going to find the distance from negative 28, yes, I said distance, all the way up to 65 degrees, 65 degrees. Well, to go from negative 28 all the way to 0, how far did we go? What was the distance? In other words, what was the absolute value? That's distance to 0, right? So the absolute value we had to travel was 28 degrees. Okay, now that's positive. Now we also traveled from 0 all the way up to 65, a distance of 65 degrees, right? Or 65 units, if you want to think about that. We're going to add those together to find the total difference between those. 8 plus 5 is 13, and 6, 7, 8, 9. It's a 93-degree difference, right? So there's your first question. Let's go back to the next question. This is talking about elevation. So we're going in Denver, Colorado, and all the way down to Death Valley, California. Now, interesting fun fact here. I always wondered why, how could you have a place that's not underwater, it's not wet, but it's below sea level? Well, here's why. Here in California is where Death Valley is located. Oh, sorry, can't get my finger in the right spot. It's right on that border with Nevada, and it's very dry. This is what it looks like. Very dry, very hot. Gets up in the 120 degrees sometimes, right, in the summer. And if you think about, look at this picture right here. The Death Valley is really a valley between two peaks. So, and it's pretty far from the ocean, right? And so it keeps all of that water out, and it's located right down here, Badwater, Death Valley. This is actually Badwater right here. Now, Denver, Colorado, this is a picture of it. It's a pretty city. It's right here in the Rocky Mountains. Okay, so the question then asks, number 1, is Death Valley located above or below sea level? It is below sea level, okay? And you can explain it using my picture if you want to. How many feet higher is Denver than Death Valley? Well, it's just like we did on our thermometer. To the absolute value from negative 282 to 0, or the distance we traveled, was 282. In this case, it was feet, right? So we're going to take that 282 feet, so 8, and we're going to add it to the distance of 0 to 5,280, right? 5,280. So let's add those together. 2, 16, 5, 5. Let's see if I got that right. 5,562, and that is feet. Don't leave it naked. Okay. What would your elevation would be if you were standing near the ocean? Well, here's the beautiful ocean, and our elevation would be 0 feet, or approximately that, right? All fun places to be, but I'm happy to be here in Terre Haute, Indiana, teaching the best students ever. So hope you're having a good day. We'll see you next time.